Hello, Sacred Souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is just a quick one on feeling safe. And over the last few days, I've been guided to a bunch of stuff that I'm still processing to do a longer video that has to do with the damage on the family lineage and all that stuff. But I'm still kind of processing some of that stuff. But so over the last few days, I've burnt actually 3 candles. The first 2 were off-white, and when they were burnt down, they looked quite yellowish. So this one was one, this one was another one, and then I put a third candle that I had, a smaller one, in here. And the way this burnt down, I feel very strongly that it shows that our inner core is pure light and love, like the white, right? That's more pure white. But that all the dark stuff that was part of the abuse, the jealousy, the toxicity and stuff that's represented by the yellow is coming off. It's like peeling off. Like we're like shedding it like dead skin, or it's coming off like something we no longer need, like the outer layers of an onion that are kind of brown and we would discard them, kind of more in that sense. But our healing has progressed more, like we're not in the far outer layer, but just to kind of give you an image, right? So I feel like they're coming off, they're peeling off. So all that toxic stuff is coming off. And this is the plate that I had used for the root chakra healing for any trauma and fear stemming from childhood. And at the end of that, like when that candle had burnt down, that plate broke, and I ended up gluing it back together, but it cracked all the way through, like completely, right? You can go back to the videos. There's another one where I'm actually showing how it was cracked, also regarding the root chakra. But yeah, so this is very, very telling on how, the healing is progressing. And it was the Spirit's way of showing the fact that this was a root chakra healing for trauma and fear stemming from childhood. And it cracked. That means that was like a big, big issue, right? That needs healing. So what I want to focus on today is based on a video that I was guided to. And let me just pull this out. Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry. So the title is Why Feeling Safe is Essential for Healing the Body. And that's on YouTube. I will put a link after uploading it. I just want to upload it first. And technology-wise, it's easier for me to put a link from my laptop, but to upload it from the cell phone. So anyhow, so she has an excellent, here we go. She has an excellent video that describes like the different steps of healing. And it goes back to like various physical responses to trauma, right? So the first pattern is the sympathetic stress response. That's when we're usually in a high energy state, like fight or flight. The pattern 2 is freeze and overwhelm, collapse. I'm sorry, I wrote it down here and then I added stuff later. That's when we're usually in constant exhaustion. That's more long-term, and we have a high need for sleep. I marked that down because that's something I've been dealing with for a long time. And my understanding is just sort of that gut feeling, or my instinct is telling me that this usually comes more like after a long time, after having been in the sympathetic stress response. But she said there's also a third pattern, and that's going back and forth between these first 2. So it's not that we have to stay in one all the time or in the other, but it can go back and forth. So either way, this is the response to a situation where we don't feel safe, where there's trauma, or we were traumatized, and that stays in our system, right? So she talks about how any kind of treatment and therapy usually doesn't quite work if it's done before we feel safe, because when the therapy brings up issues that we're not fully ready to confront yet because they make us feel unsafe again, then it doesn't quite work on a healing type of level yet, right? So she describes it really, really well. So step 1, creating a felt sense of safety. Step 2, creating a felt sense of support. And I believe, like, for many of us, this is also like massively a support from our spirit guides, from the divine. And then step 3, manageable expansion, right? So because, I mean, if we have support in the 3D, that's wonderful, but some of us have also turned into lone wolves, and I just came across a video on that too. Haven't watched it yet. I'll see if I can tie that into the next ceremony. But trying to avoid the triggers and the people that triggered us has made quite a few of us withdraw, right? So that's part of the healing process. Once we're fully healed, we don't react and respond the same way that we used to, and then it's safe again, right? But in the process, we usually withdraw. Now, my personal comment that I added was self-care is quite important, which is also what I've been trying to get better at, right? So, and which is why I didn't do videos for like almost 2 days. But that's basically it. So I added basically a small version of us. I put it in the cradle, but it's actually just a mini doll that I put in there. Try to do it as unisex as possible. That's the best I could do, sorry. So this shall represent us feeling safe, the cradle, the cover, the protection, right? And a pure white candle for all the divine, and the angel here and the crystal for all the divine help from the creator, higher power, source, and soul energy, or whatever term you're comfortable with. And from our spirit team, right? So also like represented by the crystal. So let me get started, and we're gonna smudge first, and then I'll call in our team. But this one here, I really just wanted to show you because that's part of why we're doing this as well. So we are exposing, like, we're peeling off the stuff that was toxic, that made us feel unsafe, and we're getting to the healthier core, right? Okay, maybe I should trim that for next time. We'll see how it works. Please cleanse and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, evil, and low vibrational, and flood us with massive amounts of healing light and unconditional love from the divine. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. All right. Please, in this mini ceremony, we ask for very strong help, assistance in feeling safe on the inside and trusting that you, our divine team, has our back, that you have us fully safe and protected, and we're fully and completely loved and accepted for who we are, that we get in touch with the light that is within us, and all that toxicity shall just fall off and peel off, and our pure core shall be exposed and shall be how we live from now on as much as possible. I know there will still be more ceremonies that we need to do, but this shall be a big step in it. Please remove any and all remaining toxicity, trauma, hurt, pain, suffering, and any dark emotions, low vibrational emotions that we're still holding on to, and put them into the light for healing, and flood us, fill and surround us with massive amounts of healing light and unconditional love from the divine. We're so strongly safe, shielded, and protected. We're loved, cherished, and fully and completely accepted exactly for who we are. There is no need to try to be accepted. There is no need to impress or please or do anything. We are fully and completely loved and accepted and approved of by the divine for who we are. Please help us also feel that inside of us more and more with every day that goes by. Help us strongly, strongly reconnect with our higher self and the divine within us to feel so strongly loved, safe, and secure within ourselves that all fears and insecurities fall away and this wave of love and light just washes over us and remains inside of us. And so it is, all my relations. All right. Let this ceremony now be finished and accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected, and in a safe, protected bubble. And so it is. All my relations, all our relations. All right, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you lots of love and light. Be well. Until next time. Bye.